Hey everyone, we got another trade. The Edmonton Oilers have acquired Nick Bjugstad from the Arizona Coyotes in exchange for a third-round pick, and I've talked about this a lot. My official prediction was Bjugstad and Gostisbehere to the Oilers. Gostisbehere, of course, went to the Carolina Hurricanes, but Bjugstad comes to Edmonton, along with Ekholm, of course. That's a huge get for Edmonton. I mean, the combination of getting that top four defense, that shutdown two-way guy, and then getting Bjugstad, the secondary scoring. I think this is a W. I think the Oilers, looking at asset management, keeping a lot of prospects, and in this deal, of course, only trading a third-round pick. So the Oilers are probably done now. I think after the Ekholm trade, I was looking at maybe a depth forward, and that is what they got in Bjugstad here. So you know what? He's been a good bounce-back candidate. He's found a bigger role in Arizona. And just looking at what Dom has to say about it, really savvy move by the Oilers here. Bjugstad has been a surprising bright spot for the Coyotes in a pretty big role. Gives the team some much-needed defensive oomph in the bottom six. And I mean, in terms of scoring-wise, I would have to check the exact stats, but he's been around like 10 goals, I believe. So for a guy that's at 900,000 cap hit and it's 50% retained, so going down to $450K, I mean, this helps the Oilers cap space like in a big way. Like they can have, as Ken Holland said in the presser, like now they could, I would have to look at the numbers, but they could probably have 22 players now on the roster. So that's huge for the Oilers going into the playoffs. Obviously the rosters will expand past that, but at least on the run here to get good standing position, it's huge. Absolutely huge. Looking at the Oilers' third and fourth line now, much improved. And of course we know how the top six can be. And I said around 10 goals, but it's 13 goals in the season for 23 points and 59 games for Bjugstad. So the size is also big here, guys. He's 6'6", and I do want to wrap that up. He was a first-round draft pick in 2010, 30 years old. He's 6'6". So he's not like the most overly physical, but I've seen it from him at times in the playoffs when he's been there. He hasn't been the most productive in the playoffs when he's been there outside of like Florida a few years ago, but Bjugstad has shown he can be a middle six forward, and at times this year has shown to play a really big role, as I said, in Arizona. So I see him on the third line potentially for Edmonton at times. Obviously, it depends if he is on the center spot or right wing, but I think versatile, 6'6", like this. The Oilers, even on their defense group, like I was seeing a tweet, like their shortest defenseman now is 6'1", with Barrie off the roster, and they've got like a couple 6'4" guys, 6'6", and Darnay, and they add a 6'6" forward here in Bjugstad. So give me your thoughts on this Oilers trade. I think a huge W here for the Edmonton Oilers, and yeah, I mean, a lot of teams are making moves, and they keep coming, and I think the Oilers are done, as I said, but we'll see what happens. Subscribe, like, comment, notification bell. See you on the next one. Peace.